There's a fire by the fire brigade. So tonight we are losing this.
It's me, T-Bone. I'm in the HQ, and we got another edition of T-Bone Capone's Prime Cuts. As always, this episode has been brought to you by Bull City Street Foods, the best damn street food you're ever going to get out of the Durham, North Carolina area, run by Harry Mons. That food truck is amazing. You need to hit him up. Also, the Top Bananas, the best soccer hooligans you could ever be friends with. Those guys have sponsored me since day one, and also they're responsible for that big giveaway that is on my latest UFC 2 video, so you need to check that out. Let's get into the show. The swing and miss this week, guys, is a little bit different than normal. Usually it's my swing and miss of the week. What did I get wrong last week? This time it's more life-oriented. You know, I think we've all had road rage. I know I have. I know that I have some anger issues due to pain management. You guys seen my rage videos. I'm not perfect. I end up apologizing more times than not. But Will Smith, an offensive lineman who won a Super Bowl with the New Orleans Saints, was in a bad road rage incident. Bottom line is, and I saw the video, it looked like a vehicle in front of him stopped. They may have bumped the back of it, but then pressed on, and that other vehicle chased them down, and then hit the back of their vehicle so hard that it made the back window explode, and then it bumped him into the next car. Will Smith gets out, his wife gets out, and they talk to him thinking the situation's diffused. As they turn to go back to the car, immediately the guy puts 2 shots into the female's leg, Will Smith's wife's leg, and then puts 6 shots into Will Smith's back. It's horrific. And it doesn't matter if he's an NFL player or an everyday school teacher or whatever. It's tragic. Absolutely tragic. And I've had road rage before. You know, I've flipped people off and honked the horn, you know. I have some roots deep in Brooklyn, but it's no excuse. And it's not worth it. And so my swing and miss is about life. My swing and miss is having those issues and those incidents happen. And so I'm going to take a step back from now on and remind myself what's important in life. And I tell you, it's not 6 in the back. And I don't care how they spin it. They're going to try to spin it. I already heard the attorney for the defense team talk. Oh, you know, he was in fear of his life. Bullshit. He put 6 in the man's back and stood over his body. 0 remorse and waited for the cops. The whole defense thing, it's a total cop-out, and it was a theory they thought of while they were on the way. I think it's horseshit. I think this man should pay. No doubt about it. Condolences to the Will Smith family. It's senseless. But hopefully, through tragedy, I hope we can all learn from it, because I know I have. And I know I am definitely taking a step back myself. And I implore each and every one of you to do the same. What's important? Getting to that next stop when you're driving. You know, beating the next stoplight, stop sign, whatever. Or living to be able to hug your children or your mom or your dad. Or to see your grandparents again. Think about that next time you get angry for no reason. I get it, guys. That last segment was deep. We're in sports talk now, okay? That had to be said. You know it, and I know it. It had to be said. I'm glad I said it. All right, sports talk. First things first. NBA last night. If you were in California and you didn't have a ticket to one of 2 separate games, you missed out on an opportunity of a lifetime. First, I'm going to start with Kobe Bryant. Amazing. People want to say, oh, he took so many shots, blah, blah, blah. Look, he dropped 60, and he dropped 60 in a win, in a W, when it counts. Dropping 60 in a game that doesn't mean anything, different. Last game, final game as a Laker, I can't stand the guy. He's a surefire Hall of Famer, though, and you can't argue the numbers. And also, you can't argue with the fact that he used my line. He said, Mamba out. Kobe, come on, bro. It's T-Bone out, sucker. Congratulations on your retirement, and congratulations to the Lakers on a win. Now, the big news out of the NBA, I felt like bigger news than even Kobe. The season best record ever by a former Bull himself coaching the Golden State Warriors, and Seth Curry shattering the 3-point record. The kid is phenomenal. The team is incredible, and they are now the greatest team ever in the history of the NBA, and you cannot take it away from them. That's just good stuff. Let's cover last week's sports picks first. I went 4-2-3. Nice. Not bad at all. It continues that buildup of that record. 46 right, 35 wrong. 13 draws. That's what happens a lot in soccer. It's really, truly hard to pick soccer, but I still do it because the majority of my fans are soccer fans or football fans if you're overseas. Now, my picks this week, BPL, take Everton over Southampton. I know Everton hasn't been playing that well. Southampton's playing a little bit better. Take Everton. All right? Take United over Villa. And I know it's ballsy taking my Manchester United team right now in the state that they're playing. One game they suck ass, the next game they beat West Ham. I don't get it. But here's the thing. Villa, one simple stat, minus 41. Minus 41 goals. I think that's a safe bet. Go with United over Villa. And my lock it up pick of the week, take Arsenal, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde team of the universe, over Crystal Palace. In the DFL, take Dortmund over Hamburg. Take Darmstadt over Ingolstadt. So, telling you to take the Darmstadt over Ingolstadt. I don't know. It's weird to me. Anyway, my lock it up, Leverkusen over Frankfurt. MLS picks. Avley's going to have fun with this one. I'm going to tell you take Orlando over the Revolution. Take the Sounders over the Union. And my lock it up pick is a game I'm going to be there. The mighty, mighty Rapids. Chubik learned about them last night. They're going to play the Red Bulls from New York. And they're going to beat that ass at Mile High. You know what I'm saying? At that altitude, we're going to get them. I hope you like those sports picks, and that's what I have for you this week. In the spirit of, hey, you're having a bad day, it could always be worse, there's a man that was going from Vietnam to Taiwan. And what he decided to do was to take 18 songbirds, which are an endangered bird, and he strapped them to his legs. He strapped them in special compartments in his luggage. And when they lifted up his legs, as you can see in the pictures, all you could see is a head and then the tail. Everything else is kind of just strapped in. So yeah, he got caught with 18 of these bad boys. And yeah, that's definitely my WTF. But what I want to propose to you is this. Whenever you're having a bad day or whenever you're struggling in life, always remember is that I've got to smuggle 18 songbirds bad. Because that's a bad day. That's a bad life. And that's definitely my WTF of the week. What time is it? Geek Time. Now look, I don't have a video game. I don't have a Loot Crate opening. But what I have for you today is just another little review. Again, a Netflix special. And it's The Arrow. Look, if you haven't seen Green Arrow at all, it's an amazing show. Truly amazing show. Now, I watched The Flash. I kind of told you about The Flash a little bit. But Green Arrow's kind of a little bit darker. Reminiscent of Batman. No true superpowers, but is a superhero, no doubt about it. And what I like about it the most, and I was trying to figure out, why do I like Flash so much? Why do I like Supergirl so much? All this stuff. I grew up a comic fan, but I grew up a Marvel fan. So when I'm introduced to bad people or, these evil villains, it's for the first time. So it's kind of cool. I'm sure there's fanboys that are like, oh, you know what? That's not who that was. Or that person didn't portray them right. I don't have that. Okay? So if I just take it for face value, it's an awesome, awesome show. And if I had to rate it for you, and I'm almost through season 1 of Green Arrow, 4 out of 5 pork chops. No doubt about it. It feeds the appetite. Check it out. All right, Capones, we are getting so close to 3,000 subscribers, and it's just amazing. I can't fathom that. 3,000 people that are involved with this channel, our channel. Much appreciated. I want to thank each and every one of you for tuning in. This has been another edition of TBone Capone's Prime Cuts. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, T-Bone out.